All right. That should be working, hopefully. I think there's some noise. There's a little bit of tune playing in the background. That's fine. I'm doing that on purpose. I can't use my stream deck, so good on it. There we go. I'm here. Everything's changed. Everything's fucking whatever game, whatever obs. The HCA that I stream, the lead commentator there said, "Oh, by the way, don't update obs," and it was already too late for half of us because apparently obs is a bad update. It's a bad patch. So yeah. Anyway, tonight's match I started a little bit late. Unfortunately, I had kids put to bed and things like this, and got that squared away. So I missed about 10 minutes or so. This stream is brought to you by VLC. All right, it's a very sexy little thing there. So let's just crack on, shall we? Let's do it. I need to get this beautiful big pretty thing up. There we go. And we need to get this over here to do that. So look, we started what, just over 11 minutes in. Ironically, I started 5 minutes late and hit my record button on my whatever this thing's called, Streamlabs deck thing, whatever it's called, and it didn't work. I didn't even know it didn't work. There's apparently obs. Anyway, mic's a bit dodgy. Yeah, give me that information. Slight echo. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Let me see what that is. So, there you go. Look at that. Should have got rid of the echo right now. Is that correct? Hopefully. Let's get a quick confirmation. Yeah, okay. So that is OBS doing whatever the hell it's done since the patch. So it just added the second microphone of the same microphone. I was sitting on a stream with one of the guys that I'm going to stream with this weekend for the HCA, and we were actually watching OBS change our settings. Please, no hot tub fucking anything. Yes, that would just be, hey, look, you know what? There's cats that are the hairless cats. All right, there's your hot tub stream. Go and Google or YouTube, look up videos of hairless cats, and that'll be the hot tub stream. If you watch that, that'll save me having to do it. All right. Anyway, let's move on. There's a good battle tonight, by the way. I really enjoyed that. It was good to watch some of the plays going around, and I think I caught quite a few good plays from different people. So hopefully you enjoy it as much as I have, as always. We start the side that I'm on is the Allied side. So the Axis side is belting around as orange, and the blue team is Allied. What is important, though, soon you'll see I put up Riley's webcam. That's Yag Penza, so thank him once again for providing his point of view. No, not webcam, point of view cam. And he was a tanker tonight, as he generally is, so we get to see him belting around the top left corner. Excuse me. Yes, I'm still coming out of the COVID shenanigans. I did have Barry White going on there for a few days, so that was lovely. And it probably still is lurking around with intent. So I will give you my dulcet tones as much as I can. But here's what we've got so far in the match. This is what has occurred. The Allied team is led by the somewhat competent, occasionally, Crash Marine. This is me trying to work out what the fuck was going on with OBS. So anyway, this first setup we've got, of course, here is a bunch of garrisons, which you need a bit of sector control. And I've got these fancy little things that OBS doing its own thing yet again. You saw that. There it goes again. There it goes again. So that was while I was recording. I have no fucking idea what OBS was doing. But yeah, it's all good now, hopefully. Somewhat competent. Look, there were moments, mate. You had moments. I saw it. It was all right. It wasn't a problem. Nobody saw a thing. And here's Riley's camera. We were just getting set up there as well. So I was trying to play catch up here while the match started and try and work out what the fucking hell OBS was doing. I love this map. I don't know. If you remember back when it first came out, they had a lot of memory leak stuff going on, and it was very graphically demanding, RAM demanding. This is a long time ago now, wasn't it? But it managed to become good. Yes, OBS, look, editing on the fly. Who saw anything? And I love this map. I always have. And it's such a bastard to fight over, though. particularly the town centre. So for both teams, really well done in that town centre area there, just throughout the whole match. Such rugged fighting, fucking alleyways and machine gun fire and stuff like that. What we're actually watching at the moment is just me trying to get the point of view camera set up in that top corner with OBS. Now, noting that prior to today, all of this was already set up on OBS. So you've seen it before. You've seen me with point of view cams. You've seen me do all this stuff. The microphones have all worked, whatever. And yet here we are yet again. The patch comes out and I have to reset up fucking everything. It was so annoying. There we go. Anyway, so I'm not actually doing anything right now. This is the video I recorded. Now, of course, we won't have Jagdpanzer's sound. I don't put the sound in. Yeah, get the size right. Hopefully it comes in at a good size there. It looked okay on my screen anyway. I like having the point of view camera. It provides a little bit of context to what's going on the ground. And you can hear that I'm actually getting a microphone during the video was picking up something. Yeah, so, OBS. So hopefully I haven't said anything too stupid. Haven't told the dog to fuck off or whatever it is while you're recording. Awkward. Anyway, love a little fight going on here. I'm just going to mute a few things here from OBS while we look at this anyway. Here we go. So this is 15 minutes in. Bit of a fight on the corner here. The town has been held by Orange since mostly from the start. There's Funt up the top there picking off Reese. Someone rocketing around the back here where Knox is. Stoops there camping on the end of the building. Because there's a spawn point in there where Jesters is. I think there's a couple of lads that spawn in there shortly. Here's the left wave coming in. That church got fought over a few times. Some great fights up at that church. So if you're at the church at any stage, we'll hopefully get a look at that shortly, but really good fights up there. And very deliberate play. A little bit more deliberate than what I'm seeing. There's a few people here that have obviously played a little bit of comp recently, and they're starting to be a little bit more reserved in the way they approach things. So T-Reaper here got the drop on Soups. Well done, T-Reaper, because Soups had, I thought he had the drop on you there, but he didn't. But you look at Das, the patience. Oh, and a rocket. Ha! You can be patient all day, but a rocket will fuck you up. Nice shot from Knox here across the street. Great shot. Bombing run coming in. Not sure whose that is. I think it's Blue 4. Yeah, Crashy, that was all right. That was all right. I don't think you've got anyone there to take that's right. It was an airhead bombing run. Because you didn't have any troops up there to protect or to take advantage of the bombing run coming in. Now, Torren and Copycat have seen this, of course. Here's a counter bombing run coming in, by the way, from the Orange team. Can't remember who the Orange team commander was. We'll find that out in a minute, hopefully. I just can't remember off the top of my head. There's the counter bombing run now. You can hear it. They must be bombing, around the back there where Reese and everyone were. I don't know what that was. You shall not pass. Nice. 10 bits. Thanks for the biddies. Anonymous. Unknown butt nugget. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember reading that. Was he any good? Yeah, I judge him now before the game goes on. I mean, there's a fair few people here that haven't actually, they don't know what happened in this match. So I actually even don't know how many people are watching, by the way, because I haven't got that information anymore. Twitch has taken that away from me. Fucking Twitch. Stupid program. Anyway, well, it's serving a purpose here. These guys, really good spawn point here. Good. There's this trade stuff that's going on. Love it. Trade was going around. Yeah, I don't have that. Thanks, Crashy. I don't have this. Usually you just have it written on the screen here and it's not there anymore, mate. I'm gonna have to work this out before I stream the bloody comp match. Anyway, Mav was trying to jump the fence there to get his eyes on McFly, ended up throwing a grenade over. Riley spent a little bit of time repairing that tank, let me tell you. He took a few rounds. There were a few people on the blue team that were hot for teacher chasing that Panther around. It was cool. Here's the first real push into this city centre area. And that LUCHS, who was the LUCHS driver too? I've got to remember that because, my God, that thing was all over the place. They were having a blast and they were shooting anything that moved. And if it didn't move, they shot it to see if it would move. That was great. And Vladimir, thank you, good sir, for the subscription. I know you want me to work your in-game name a little bit. We're going to have to see if it comes up. Vladimir Glutentag. Scarlet Seeker was the LUCHS commander. Yeah, there you go. So I really enjoyed watching that LUCHS run around. It was kind of drove a little bit like me. It didn't actually stop much, and it was just random. And I play like that in a LUCHS or a Stewart. I play random. Riley with a bit of tank work down that main street there. This area of the map that we're watching right now, there was a bit of scrimming going on here. Look at this, the Satchel Hopper teacher, here he is. Boom, HE into the wall. Thanks for coming. Oh, excuse me, I'm gonna have to mute when I do that. Eh? This is the post-COVID cough. Good push around the back here from Andy, Scriv, Cheese and Milk there. Fuzz as well. So these guys had a bit of a push on that second last point for the blue team. There's the tank up the top there. I don't think the 76 fared as well in this match as the Panther did, but because he's dead now. Great shot from Scriv, mate. That was really, really good. Knight, I'm getting a little bit of drop frames, mate, and I'm pretty sure it's since the patch. This was yeah, I'm getting a little bit of red frame lag, and there's no reason on my internet why it should be. So I'm pretty sure something's happened with this patch. I really am. You know, Twitch patch, OBS patch. I'm just going to drop the buffer down a little bit and see if I can stabilize it a bit. Yeah, that might be a little bit better there. But it's dropping like 20% frames at the moment, and there's nothing on my end at my house that is a problem. I even reset the computer this afternoon to clear everything out. I'm pretty sure this is an OBS. It's an OBS problem. Yeah. Anyway, if it gets too bad, let me know. I'll try and drop it down even further. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Anyway, just watching it's dropping a lot. Yeah. All right. Centurion there got done by Toby. Well done, Toby. A little bit of play around there. There's Unknown, and I don't know what he was doing here. I think he was trying to set up a garrison. Fuzz was chasing him down, but he didn't get the shot on him. Adelaide switched squads a few times, or switched positions in squad a few times. Here's that LUCHS again, just fucking diddly bopping around. Got Electro doing the chase. How good you shoot an Electro? They're pretty quick, those LUCHS. But that LUCHS was just everywhere on the map. They won't catch him. It's gone, unless it runs into it. Well, they could run into a box. Who's the driver of that tank? Are you there? Oh dear, oh dear. All right, so there's a nice counterpunch from that LUCHS. And it just starts shooting everything. It's like fucking could be anyone anywhere. So Fuzzy's going to wear it there. Have a look over here and see what's going on at the other point. So this was this battle down the south on the map. I was looking for that Panther too. Oh, that's right. There it is. So I went looking for the Panther because I was wondering what they were up to in that screen. And the Panther just got angry at everything for a while here. It just kind of, shot lots of things. So I guess they kind of thought there was infantry nearby. Riley, you might want to see the doc about those eyeballs, mate. Put a few. I suppose you've got spare HE, may as well. But it's pushing down the south here, and they were trying to get a push onto the south point. The Panther generally won't sit still. Oh, the garrison, thank you. I never saw that garrison there. That's why I kind of couldn't work out what the fuck he was shooting at. And given the fact that I've been watching the LUCHS in the match already shoot randomly at the world around it, I just thought you all had the disease. The excess ammunition disease. Anyway, all right. This, again, a good push here around the back. These guys trying to make some effect on ruins here while, look, they had this locked down pretty hard. This was a pretty good lockdown here. You can see that's a street of pain. It's got a little murder ball in it with a barbed wire fence in the way. and you're not going to come down that street. You're not going to come down that street anytime soon. Fable there with a really good camping machine gun spot. As long as you're on the trigger with that machine gun there, you're probably unlikely to get popped by someone putting their head around the corner. And you can see here that Torren and Copycat and Snazzy are pushing out. Snaz here takes that right flank, jumps up there, and of course Kanashi not able to see him there. Bam, down he goes. Looks like the internet's or the OBS is stabilising a bit here too. Maybe it keeps dropping down to 2.5K in the bandwidth, but for no reason. My internet's stable, so I don't know. All right. Anyway, let's stop talking about that. If it gets too bad, we might have to pause it and just wait for OBS to come back. But we'll just crack on, I think. So yeah, look, the murder ball here doing its thing. Really good play here anyway. Really good play. I just realised the headphone's gone. The headphones just left. You might want to get some sound here. Is that better? Can you hear the in-game sound now? Which you should have been hearing this whole time, but apparently OBS turned that off. Okay, how? I have to change software, I think. This is ridiculous. Alright, let me know if that in-game sound is too high, too low, or just right, because everything's changed apparently. Okay, we'll keep watching here. A good little push here from Mitch's squad outwards and Fuzzy squad inwards there. Road Rage, very good player, and Electro as well. Actually, this is a pretty good squad area, this lot here. Interesting trade. These guys pushing in hard, and the echo's back. Is it? Let's try it again. Is the echo still there? Can you hear the in-game sound? Please tell me you can hear the in-game sound. All right. You can hear the rockets and explosions and everything still, yes? No sound, no sound. All right, let's try that. There we go. Boom, whatever that was, gone. There we go. Should be back now. Panther, there it goes, the old random Panther. Now watch this. Everybody chases the Panther. Talk, Monty. Talk's a pretty good shot at range with those rockets. Thanks, Crashy. Pretty good shot with those rockets. When you got Talk on you as an anti-tanker, he's a very, very good player. No worries, Cashy. Thanks, man. Good to see you all too. Lovely to see you all tonight. Yeah, that's exactly it. What's the next streaming program besides OBS? I need to get it set up by Sunday morning. Alright, Ruins just started to fall. I saw that, so that's that push of infantry coming in the back there. You can see the mark on the map there. Crashy's still got a nice little circle of garrisons though around it, so it allows for the redeploy pretty well. But nothing going on down there anymore, which was good. And these guys still with the good lockdown. Vladimir just got locked out by Stream Elements mod or something. These guys here really held onto this for ages, and I was quite impressed with this defence. It is a good spot to defend, but you can see now that 76 coming in and doing its work. It's front on, hard to deal with. So these guys had to, like all these orange players here, Brett, Jimmy, Wayno, Torren. You can see Seth around the right there. Probably has a satchel, and I don't know what he's waiting for. He's shooting knock there. That's okay. I think I've still got the moderated settings up pretty high there, by the way, Vladimir, because of the HCA and the comp streaming. I have to have them set up a bit, so sorry about that if you got timed out for anything innocent. Yeah, damn you, Stream Elements. Good work here from the 70. Is that 76? I think there's 76 in there. I don't remember. See it this angle? No, it's a 75, isn't it? So he's got a pretty good position here. Reese, of course, is covering it on the flank. So nice work from Reese there, providing infantry protection. Kobe, no doubt, has a satchel. Seth has a satchel. Mr. Hyde has a satchel. But Reese is doing that protection on that right side there. And, and of course the tank was doing the rest. HE, I think the tank should be firing more HE. The elite tankers that I see, they just spam HE into the ground near them in the comp stuff, and it just kills stuff. You know, even if they don't know exactly where the enemy infantry are, the HE into the ground and HE into the walls, probably a bit more often, does a lot of good work. And you can see the point now starting to be taken, and the 75 is doing that work. The infantry is working hard, coming in from different angles, and they're starting to capitalise. I was looking for an airhead. The 75 though has parked itself in the point, and unfortunately all of those defenders who were right in the middle, they had nowhere to go. They couldn't flank the tank because they had a couple of infantry there stopping them. So it squeezed them off. Now, I do notice though in that top left corner, you can see there Jagdpanzer's tank. Who else is in the tank with you, Jagdpanzer? Because I've got to stop just saying it's you. I think it's... I can't read it, sorry. Apologise if you're in the tank with Riley. It's all about Riley, isn't it? But yeah, I knew he was coming in the back there. You can see there I've picked him up, coming in behind that 75. Unfortunately, because I guess they were trying to support that attack on ruins at the back there, which is still going on, by the way. This 75 was on the point for a very, very long time. There's the Panther coming in behind Vlad now and Big Z, and this will be the end of the 75. It's pretty much a one-shot, I think, yeah. But the 75 did the work, didn't it? It took away all the infantry, and the cap weight shifted into Allies' favour. So you can see that there's no orange players outside of that Panther. There's no orange players anywhere here for a long distance. I can't actually see a single one on the screen right now. And then the tank, what? And a rage shot to the air. It's like, fuck you, air. Yeah, look, I've apparently recorded my voice while I was recording. So there you go. That was brilliant. Good driving, sack your driver. Shoot the ground in rage again. Oh. Anyway. Love it. I loved it. That was really good. And we caught a couple of good moments like that tonight. So if you think of a moment that you might have had in the game tonight where it was something random like that, well, guess what? I was probably there. I was either lucky or well managed tonight, but I managed to pick up a lot of stuff. All right, Brad, here you are. Here's your chance, mate. Have you got the Caster's Curse? Can you take down Mick? Here's your moment of glory, mate. Oh, yes! Look at that! Brent! 2 for 2, mate? No, you hit him, but not enough. Smiley got the drop on you. But hey, look, you got one. Not a full Caster's Curse, only a half Caster's Curse. Half cast? Half of a Caster's Curse. All right, the garrison up the back there, that's important for orange. You can see the point here is blinking. All right, blinking means it's changing, it's being contested, it's going one way, it's going the other way. So a contested point here for the orange team, but they're okay, they've got numbers on it at the moment. We'll whip back over to the city centre here because the orange are, of course, pushing down. The Axis are, of course, pushing down towards the city centre. But look how far out they are. There's that Panther down below us. We've got the snipers up the street there, Deadman and Lake Panda. We'll watch him a few times tonight. He has had a good game. Electro and Mister fighting against Boyden and Winslow. The scrib at the back there. You can see lots of bullets. Buckets of bullets coming down from Winslow. That's how it works. And here are 2 Panthers. They've been off breeding and they've created a new spawn. So here come a pair of Panthers. Nothing good can come from this. Potentially one will shoot the other in the back. Who knows? No, actually he's managing to shoot off to the correct angle. This gives Boyden a chance to actually come out from the cupboard that he was hiding in around the corner there where all the bullets were, and he now can push towards the point. And those 2 Panthers will do good work up here. But that's the Jaws theme. Yes, that's exactly it. Pair of Panthers. One of them heads off, I think, to provide defensive support on customs. Is it customs? No, canals. Whatever it's called. Customs. It is. There's an airhead now up the top there. Yeah, those. When you've got a pair of tanks, I think we should do more of that in the oceanic community. There is a lot to be said for 2 tanks. Lovely shot, Electro, and watch this. Boom! Hawk from like 200 meters out. One dead enemy. Great shot from Torque. Love those long range shots. Kind of hard to turn when you're in a street like that, so great shot. But yeah, having one tank sort of forward, the other one back and left, for example, and that tank at the back left covering sort of from 12 o'clock till, 8 o'clock, and then the tank front covering from maybe 11 through to... I am at the moment. Yep. So... I'm not... Yeah, the thing is... and you can hear I was talking to the missus there when I was recording, whatever. That two tank thing, anyway, especially Panthers, because they're so quick. They're so quick. You could actually really go around and chop shit up. And that's for those, I guess, that really don't want to, sit with infantry, wait for infantry, because I know that is something that we do struggle with a little bit from time to time. There we go. Got rid of the muting of talking to the missus while I was recording. The Allies, Crashy makes a really good point there. The Allies had hardly any tanks most of the match. We do see the occasional one pop in later, but there was a lot of survivability though in this Panther. This particular Panther we're watching up in the top left corner there. Here's a great little fight going on here, and this one went on for ages. It was a good little fight here with this squad. Cheese being very deliberate there, waiting for that infantry to come around. That was still the same crew. Those two Panthers though, one of them died up that street. I don't know where the other one went. It was always the one tank crew in the Allies, I think. I think, Vlad, you were in generally in a tank, and then you had people join and leave. Because sometimes I saw you in a crew of 3, sometimes I saw you in a crew of 2. So, I don't know. I mean, tanks make a difference, but this map's a bit more about infantry. This map's a little bit more about infantry. Tanks are pretty good, though. As long as you can pillbox them somewhere when you're defending, it works pretty well. You had 3 tanks? I hardly ever saw them, eh? I shit filmer. Good airhead still holding up there. This was a nice little push here from Crashy's team. And but there was still quite a few of the Axis here defending. They were coming in on a few different spawn points. They had some options. You can see that garrison there where that big wave just came in. Just got chewed up a lot. But Mitch has taken a few hits there, Scriv as well. But they are holding that point, and that sort of stops the big wave coming in. But you can see that the cap is starting to occur. Now it's blinking back the other way. It's gone back the other way because the spawn wave coming in. Rocket there from Electro trying to pick up the garrison, didn't quite get it. And I just saw Milk's comment about the airhead being called out, and yeah, I watched those guys race up there to try and take it out. Pretty much every airhead at this level of play, because so many people here play comp, at this level of play, you generally always accept the fact that your airhead's been spotted, and you do one of two things. This is my opinion, of course. One, you're either allowing the airhead to be a distraction for the enemy to go and try and take out or whatever's there, so that you can push in other places, or you drop an airhead where you have infantry to support it so that you can get spawn wave in. That's at comp level, that's the only things you do with airheads, I believe. Again, an opinion, fight me, I guess. But that's how I do airheads nowadays. And a lot of my unlucky rocket there from Hidden Shadow, he was trying to get one in on the garrison again. Look at the spawn wave coming in, and this garrison is really holding this point for the Axis team. After watching so many matches now with comp and watching different teams, and this is half of my hell at loose time now is sitting in this camera perspective. So many things are learnt from actually watching these matches, aren't they? Even now, Friday Night Fights is no longer just a rough scrap in the bush. It's quite competitive, and it's awesome to see. That Panther 4 obviously took offence to getting shot in the arse with a rocket, so it went over and nailed Torque, I'm pretty sure. McFly, though, is coming in to give it a little bit of a tickle. Panda in the middle of the point here, trying to kind of clear out OPs and Garys, I guess. That airhead, I think, transitioned to a garrison up there where Talk just came in. So now they've got 2 anti-tankers up there chasing that Panzer IV. Not sure who's in the Panzer IV. The Panther's still running around doing its thing. So again, this little fight here still going on. This hasn't moved anywhere. There's just been lots of people dying all the time. Electro finally gets in. I think he took the OP just then. Yep, he did. Now that's going to cause a few problems for Scrib and Fuzz. They've got this life, and that's the only life. Excuse me. But really good work there in the toing and froing. And here's Mav and the crew at the back there now, spawning in again. So look, plenty of them. Bombing run coming in, crashing. Not a terrible bombing run, mate. I think you picked up that garrison then, if I remember rightly, because I'm zooming in now. I went to look and there it goes. So well done. But there's an OP still there. Oh, isn't that frustrating? When you take out the spawn, you're like, yeah, fuck him. But then there's an OP. And you don't actually know that, and then a couple more spawn in and still piss you off. But that's a vital garrison takedown there from the Allies, because that will actually open things up from up north a little bit. But they've lost all their garrisons now. So well done to the Axis team for taking out all of... Bombing runs don't... I didn't think they did, I just wasn't sure. Because I get grenades take them out, but bombing runs don't, I think. Is that right? Which makes 0 sense to me, the military person, but okay, sure. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. Rockets take them out. Rockets take out garrisons. So, yeah. What about precision strikes? Can you take out an OP with a precision strike? Because fuck OPs, that's what I say. All right. Let's have a bit of a look here what's going on in this middle area. You can see Axis are now starting to I just saw the center point blink there. Axis are getting a few people into the area, and they're trying a little push from the church side. This is, I guess, and that's the Panther, of course, is in there as well at the moment. That's what we're watching there. This is probably the best side to attack town center from. You look where Josh is going around there. That street has is this the Stewart? Vlad, thank you very much for the bits, mate. I absolutely appreciate it. We are due for a giveaway. I was going to do it tonight, but I got disorganised because the missus was home late. So, excuse me, giveaway coming up, mate, and that sort of support absolutely helps us out. Thank you, sir. Now, the Panther was sort of just slowly pushed in. I think I might have missed it. I think I might have missed your death or whatever it is you did. For Sparta. There was a good play up here. I'll watch you on soon. I know that one. That's a good one. Still a good defense here now on for the access point on here. That north spawn. There's that Luke's. Look at it, randomly just shredding. Now he's like, I don't like anything in this area, so he just starts carving up with all the ammo that he had, and did that a few times up there. It was funny as fuck. All right, that garrison up north is well pressured there for poor old Crashy, but you can see Gloves managed to pull down the enemy that were pushing towards it. So Centurion's going to be able to hold this. There's that LUCHS coming in there. That's going to be a problem. McFly's waiting. McFly's with bad feeling about this. Absolutely. Here is McFly looking for the hot hit on that LUCHS. Fuzzy there next to a tank. I can hear something blowing up here. Panther's got to be around here somewhere because he's still in that top left screen. Nox coming in. Oh, so he's AT. If you're looking for that Panther, where did the Panther go? I think it's off around this way, is it? Something just blew up. Everything blew up. It's pushing down the street. Panther watching people chase it. Again, here it comes. There it goes. Bam. Rocket in the arse. Another rocket in the arse. Toppy. Couldn't quite do it. Panther doesn't even look damaged. There's the infantry support. The rocket got through though, and the infantry got taken out. Well played. The Panther lives another day. Butterdog covering the exit of the Panther. Unfortunately, by the Panther exiting, it means that the yeah, fucking Panther was all over the place. By it exiting, it meant that the cap race stopped on that center point. I think this is where Electro, you look, he knows that Panther's coming, surely. Phantom Panther. He's doing his thing off. Yeah, he saw Electro. You were probably a little bit lucky there, but see how he's trying to hit the ground there a little bit. Electro going for the rocket in the rear. No, he's going to kill the infantry, and then he gets killed. Oh, unlucky. He was taking out his infantry threat first. There's the Bismarck. His knocked. He's got it. No. Ooh, lucky there. Everyone's hiding. Panther realises that it's probably outmatched by... Fuck you, supplies, though. There it is. That Panther has managed to exterminate, with great prejudice, a set of supplies. And it will now extract itself from the battlefield. Job done. Very well. And have a little repair of the sides. Crashy lamenting the loss of a set of supplies. Oh dear. Alright, so this little play sort of at the church has been shut down now, and it's unfortunate actually because the Axis guys had a bit of momentum there, but they've lost that. So we get back over here and have a look at what's going on at this point. That plane sounded really sick, by the way. I had to look at it twice to see what was wrong with it. Just turns out it might have needed tune-up. Not many defenders here on the point from the Axis side, and there's still a bit of pressure around from the Allies up north. I suppose they get a few little spawns coming in, but I'm not even sure if there's a garrison on here at the moment. That could be bad for them. And I'm wondering where garrisons were for the Axis team. I do miss the fact that we don't have that information available to us. On Sunday I'm dual streaming with one of the guys from Canada, and he'll be streaming on his Twitch and I'll be streaming on my Twitch, but we're sharing the cast, so we're going to split screen the maps, and we're going to have it so that like when I'm on my main screen, his will be in the top corner. Talk with a... Just how good was that play just then, by the way? Fucking everyone died. There was satchel work, there was pistols, there was everything. And the LUCHS came out on top somehow. Well done, LUCHS. Well played. But yeah, we're going to do it's going to be a really good stream on Sunday morning. The split screen stuff and the dual mapping and things like that, and it's all looking sexy. And we did about 2 hours of work on it yesterday, and I'm pretty sure OBS has just undone all of that for us. So we'll probably have to get on early Sunday morning and do it all again. So the tide has turned here, and the defence now coming from the Allied team on the town centre area. And they had a squad plus, 1.5 in there. Ginger's a pretty good player, so what was that just blew up? Was that you, Vlad? No, can't tell from here. Might have been looked like a truck. Crashy just chilling, protecting his garrison, because that'll be locked out by, lit up by Burrito there at the moment. Back up and have a look at town centre. You can see nice little spawn wave here. They had a bit of stuff coming on in there, but I just noticed that the points started turning up here again, so I flipped up here with the camera because this was where the action was really starting to happen. There's Bread with the streamer's curses. I came in, sorry mate. Talk on the point here now. See how they don't have a lot of troops here. And there's the one garrison that's locked up there, but there's a lot of blue weight coming in around this area. I think Kanashi, there's a garrison out near him. He's up on top of the... When no need for defence when you have a madman 7 beers down driving a Stuart with a whole mounted MG locked and loaded. Oh yeah, cheer that. All right, were you glassing out the viewport? I love it. Friday nights, what else would you be doing? All right. Endeavour, bit of a save there, but look, the point's turning pretty hard now for the Axis. They are losing this just with cap weight coming in, and a bit of trouble for them. I think this is going to turn. I don't think they've got the spawns here anymore. Kanashi up there on top of the tower is really... It's amazing how many times people sit up on the top of those towers and don't get shot down. I mean, I love crawling up there and shooting at stuff. And there's a great spawn wave though. Look at that. This with the comeback spawn. You've got some work to do there, guys. That's I think that's Allied artillery dropping down below us. Centurion and Deadman have got to try and hold this attack while all those other guys over here start coming in. I see the stream seems to be stabilising a bit. Yeah, look, that redeploys surge stuff. I mean, it was only about 10 or 12 people. There's still a bit of cap weight there, Crashy. They have got it's it's twisted back into our Axis favour, and they've shot down all the troops there now, of course. So this will go back Axis way. Well done. The Panther in the top left corner there is out doing a Russell Crowe in the wheat fields. I can't even tell you where that is. Here's the mighty LUCHS. It's pretty marked. Everyone knows where that LUCHS is. Just nobody can kill the damn thing very often. So here he comes in now. Starts shooting bushes because he doesn't like any terrain here. This is Scorched Earth. Roku took the garrison. Okay, that's excellent. I wasn't sure about that. Well done. The LUCHS came in, shot a couple of bushes. Now look at it. It's fucking those bushes up. There is not a single thing. No rabbits nor birds will survive the wrath of this LUCHS killing all those bushes. I wonder what Matt, Lupus and J&L are thinking right now. It's like, wow. Where's he? Hello? LUCHS? Hello? You think you're 7 beers down, mate? I reckon that LUCHS is about 50 down. Now, here we go. The mighty 76 coming in. This is a really good position to come in, but it hasn't got a lot of infantry support, so I wonder how long this tank will survive. It is a good overwatch position there. You can see there's no infantry. But I look up the top left corner, I can see the Panther is near the canal. Now, I'm trying to find it in the camera right now. I remember this vividly. I couldn't work out where he was. I was looking for movement over the back there. This 76 is actually in where the garrison is. There's a garrison in there. There's that Panther. There he is right here. And he's marked as well. So, falling down the river here, trying to find it. I would assume that a tank marker has gone in. There's a bombing run. Not sure whose that is. Looks like it's probably an allied bombing run, that one. I feel it might be. Sounds like it. I know. It's going right over the point there. Yeah, it looks like it was. Went in for a little bit of repairs. You got Fable there with the machine gun who can't do much to you. But I think you that's where you shoot. Just bam, HE into those tanks. That'll kill them. Because the frag gets them. Alright, but look, Axis have surged again. But that tank lives to fight another day over there on that left side of the screen. But he hasn't any infantry support. Here's the mighty LUCHS again. Taking offense to a warehouse and a crane. And once it's dealt with those bushes, and now it's clearing out buildings that you can't get inside. So, I don't know. I must have missed something. I really must have missed something. But he is definitely down there, surrounded by stuff. And there's a rocket coming in from Talk. That was a good little rocket. I saw that. And he's now facing the right direction for where infantry are. Popping the ground. Knows dead man somewhere nearby. Not sure what's going on there with the LUCHS. I really am not. That's where dead man was about 30 seconds ago. He's not there now. Talk still looking for that kill. There's the Panther looking for the tank. So obviously that tank is marked. In the top left corner you can see the Panther's looking in those buildings. So I reckon he knew there was a tank in there somehow. The LUCHS again. Right, they're a bit of combined ups. The LUCHS still killing that bush where dead man was about a minute ago. Anyway, dead man now taking position in the bush there, but you can see, look at that northwest. Look at the spawn wave coming in now. Axis are up against at the moment. We've still got a tank down there where Coffee is on the left sky screen. And a couple of more folks coming in from the bottom left there. And here's the Panther. Here's the one of my favourite parts of the battle. Here is the Panther. Excuse me. Crossing the bridge. That isn't a bridge. And unfortunately for the Panther, he's just slightly misjudged it and taken a shot to the face from the 76, who is as confused as the rest of us as to what's going on. The Panther has a rage moment now because he can see its inevitable doom is about to appear. So the gunner goes, I cannot believe you, driver. Fuck you. I am going to shoot the ground underwater because fuck it. And I think they lived just a brief moment, and there we go. The rage was real. Darkness, my old And then the grenade that absolutely killed himself while he was trying to work out what the tank was doing, and he grenaded himself. Oh, you heard me in the background coughing when I was actually recording it, and I laughed again. All right, that made my day. Riley, if you're still there, mate, whoever was driving that tank, fucking legendary. A comedy of errors. Alright, where was the LUCHS to save him then? Here's the nose fight that's going on. Reese going full auto off the hip. Boygnan going, well, I'll just wait till he runs out. Oh no, Rocky! Here we go! Complete this! Fuck it, I'll shoot him. There we go. What you can't do with a rifle. Good shot. Friedman, it was beautiful, mate. You made my night. It was good. It was good. This is an interesting little play here. We're working hard. Oh, that's right, Ravy, you're Boydton, aren't you? Yeah. I know what happens here, mate. These guys had no idea you were there. No idea whatsoever. Alright, and the only reason you die here is because you miss, and Korax was like, oh, fuck, there's a dude here. It's a splatter like, what? Unlucky, mate, unlucky. You're about as good as me in a single shot by the look of that. Well done. I was looking to see what was going on back here with a little bit of a push, and this southwest area from town centre, about 300 out, aren't we? There's always stuff going on down there, but it never really went anywhere. It was just kind of battling. Here's the tank going in with its pet engineer on the back. And we almost had a little moment here. Who's driving the tank right now, Vlad? Because I was thinking, ooh, are we going to have another drinker? But no, he was safe. Well played. I do know that you can actually drive through this creek here and also further up. The only reason I know that is because I watched the Panther at some stage drive through the creek. But yeah, mate, you were living dangerously there. Yeah, an airhead, good airhead this time. Crashy, better. Unfortunately, you didn't communicate for anybody to go protect it. So we could see Fuzzled has seen that. He knows it's there. McFly's running away and there's no other blue floor around it. And this is the problem with airheads. Unless you've got to let people know a minute beforehand, I'm going to drop an airhead here. Please have a couple of people there to look after it. Look, as long as you're not on the gun there, Plaid, you can't really harm too many people with all of those. Oh, you did communicate it? Everyone just went, fuck Crash, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, Fuzzled, forget your airhead, mate, because he was the one that saw it come down. So, that happens, I guess. Definitely don't see too many good airheads in many of the battles. Even the comp stuff, I don't know, I think they're too loose with the way they use airheads, generally speaking, and they can be much more effective, particularly considering how many resources they use. But again, I'm hot on airheads and how they're used. Oh. This defense quite brutal. X there taking out one, taking out two. Let's see if he gets Josh as well. A little bit of a tag in. Yep, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well done there for X. Really good kill streak there to defend that point. And Axis struggle here to try and get anything going on there. Just watching aircraft to see if airheads were coming in. Still a bit flat now up here. The blue 4 kind of slowed down, and the orange were really on it. Now, here's the... Once it worked out the cargo boxes and the bridge, the 76 now has got an... I wonder what that assault guy's doing. All right, there's Funt putting one in the butt of the 76, and Toby, I wonder what he's up to. What do you think's on his mind right now? But the good news for the tank, I guess, is there's enough infantry around at the moment. Well done, Toby. They're clearing out. You can see the tank's a little bit, looks like it's dragging fireworks behind it. Looks like it's a little bit damaged. Here's Funt going for the shot. Yeah, and you guys, you had a 3 crew here, I'm pretty sure. So 1 in the butt again. Nice shot there from Funt. He's got 1 spare, I think, unless he was the one that shot before. In which case I'd be just redeployed straight away. There's not much else you can do, is there? So he must have another shot there. This tank, completely unsupported. How are you still alive? That is my question. How are you still alive? But it's right in on the point. Here's Cal coming in to support you. 5%. 5%. Wow, and here's the mighty loot. Well, now you're in trouble, 76. And Funk just got rocketed by some great shot. The 76 now is in the point. And, well, town centre's starting to fall. The LUCHS, where do you go with the camera right now? Here's the LUCHS. The LUCHS is like, I got this, boys. I got this. Don't you worry about me. I have got this. That 76 is mine. He's popped up. He's pulled up. This. Toby's, try not to run over Toby. That would be ideal. Here he goes. Start hammering. Time. Wouldn't have scared the shot. He's killed Toby. Hammering. Here's Wayno coming in with the satchel for sure. No, Wayno down there. The LUCHS wants it. The LUCHS wants the kill. And the LUCHS has managed to kill the other fucking loot as well. And he's into the back of his 76. And he's still going. This is the LUCHS' kill. Aussie's ready with rockets. Aussie's ready to go. No, the LUCHS is there in the way. Aussie's waiting. The LUCHS is still in the way. The 76 goes, well, fuck you, infantry. You're going to sit there. The LUCHS is like, it's alright, I got this, still. Don't worry, boys. I got plenty of ammo, and this 76 is mine. Look, he's got 4 fires on it now. Put a few more into the ground, just to be sure. And bye. Oh, at the expense of 1 LUCHS and about 5 infantry, the 76, somehow the unsupported 76 not only is now supported and still alive, but they're capping the point. Absolutely capping the point. Meanwhile, the Panther in the top left corner there is driving into a wall. They managed to get out of whatever the hell they were in. I didn't even see that until just then. There, ladies and gentlemen, is the play of the day from the LUCHS. Well, technically it's the play of the day from the 76. Oh, just... I couldn't stop laughing when I was watching that. I lost my voice. So well done, hats off to the 76 with the carton and a half under its belt. Orange now acts with the spawn wave coming in. The point's being lost though, because that little bit of weight on there, including the 76 now, which has turned to the north. Bombing run coming in, I can hear that. That's probably an allied bombing run. Yes, it is. To try and pick up either the infantry or the garrison, I can't remember which, but it was miles off the infantry. So if it wasn't for the garrison, then yeah. Johnny, love it. Love it. Oh, just gold. Oh, entertainment. Don't even have to work for the entertainment. When I just see stuff like that, it's great. They hit the Gary. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure exactly where that Gary was, and I was kind of speculating you probably picked it up, because if you didn't, it would have popped just then anyway with the... Maybe, actually, no, looking at that Gary might have still been in the red zone, so it's probably worthwhile that bombing run picked it up, because they still would have had cap weight opportunity up there with the garrison. Now there was almost the cap here ready to go. So there's a half track coming in there from, I think it's an Axis half track. It was Wayno, that's it, yeah. And he's good rocket from Pell. He's hit the supply truck, scared the shit out of whoever's in that supply truck. Yeah, Gary was in the red zone. Tried for a second one, missed that, but that made the supply truck leave, which meant they didn't have a lot of support here. Good little second 1-2 punch here from Blue, having enough people up forward to just put a bit of pressure on the causeway. I don't think they're going to cap it here, but at least, and especially with that half track down there now from Wayno. Well done, Wayno, for predicting that was going to happen. So there's enough cap weight here, and that's yeah. So there's enough defense here, and blue don't have enough attack. So Axis will hold this. You can see the next point is blinking. So the canal is actually blinking, and there's a little bit of trouble here for the Allied team as they start to see some weight coming in. Must be a few OPs still up. There's a Panther, not Panther, that's Panzer IV rather, bolting around there. I think that might be a Jag Panzer's tank. Just got shot in the arse, yeah, absolutely. Is that a Panther or a Panzer IV? Yeah, Panzer IV. Yeah, I think they switched out of a Panther. I don't know. You can tell me in chat if you like, guys, if that was a Panzer IV at the moment. Customs now starting to fall back to Axis way. Ooh. If you do a 1-2, here, Axis could do a 1-2 here. Listen to me hacking my guts up in the background of the video. Panther coming around now. 76 is gone. I think the Panther, a Panzer IV killed it. God, I can't get my words right. Here's the Puma coming in as well. So this is big trouble here for the Allies because they've got 2 on the point now. And no garrisons anywhere near it. All right, so this was a good push here from the Axis guys. So that Puma needs to probably camp that bridge or sweep around to the right here. Yeah, they definitely have to clear this right part of the map, no matter what. Because as long as the Allies are coming in there, you're just going to keep losing this point. And the Puma goes. The Puma, it leaves. The Panzer IV is on the point, circling around here. He's got a couple of rockets after him. Look at him. Look at him. 1-2, right there. Bam. And gone. Nice kill. But I can't believe the Puma left. It crossed the bridge and fucked off. Must have had something in mind there, but I would have cleared up. Well, we probably need infantry to clear the buildings up to the top position on screen, don't we? So this allows the Allies to recap the point because they've got the cap weight. Unless Mav can do some wonders in there with a satchel maybe or something, I don't know. I think they've got OPs and stuff around though from the Allied side. And there's not enough coming in here. There's trickle feed. Oh, there's a few. Yeah, no, maybe. If they can get all of those guys into the point here, excuse me, it may be a bit of a chance here for the Axis to take back the point and then do the 1-2 on town centre. Going to be a hard ask though. They've got 22 minutes to go, but it's anyone's game. It's anybody's game at the moment. I can see though that Allies are holding enough cap weight. There's a bit of a surge here. There's quite a few. Good attack coming in from the southwest here though. Southwest, I guess it is, of Customs. Axis really pushing in with some numbers there in that exact same area that they've been fighting over the entire game. Fuzz is still in there, so he's getting up onto that crane there now and probably trying to get some overwatch into the point as a rifleman. Korak's back into that building. This part of the city is such a fun place to fight and such a bastard at the same time. So that's at that golf, or whatever grid that was. Just some supplies going in there. Checked for an airhead again. Blue have held the point though. Well done surging the people back there. You can still see a good push coming in from that north side though. But they need something from the south. They need, where Fuzz and Milk and all those guys are, they need to be coming across as quick as possible. That Puma would have been helpful right now in the point as well, or the Panzer IV, but they just got outdone by too many infantry around them. I don't think there's enough weight here from the Axis forces. Yeah, look, they're getting chewed up now by the surge of Allies that are coming through, the blue forces that are coming through now. Here's Glove though with a great shot from out in the middle of the field, picking off people as they look. He's picking Pedro off there. Pedro has no idea where he is. And he's got he's a assault there too, so he's shooting at range with lots of pew-pew, you know. Buckets of bullets will do it, and Pedro's down as well. So this got shut down to LUCHS. The mighty LUCHS is back. Just shot a truck. Someone did anyway. I can hear the mighty LUCHS. Look at it. Daniel's in trouble. No, the bushes are in trouble, Daniel. Just stay out in the middle of the field. You'll be fine, man. No, the LUCHS is getting Torque. Torque, though, gets behind the wall, and the LUCHS can't quite hit him. Now, interesting point to note here, though. Watch Torque's legs. I'm going to zoom in on this, because this is something you should all be aware of. You clip through walls, and you can be shot there, I'm pretty sure, and die. So it's not as much protection as you might think. Speculator from Talk almost picked up that LUCHS. The LUCHS is now bailing out of the zone. Here's the south side now. These guys are still holding pretty well. South side of the canal holding pretty well from the Axis forces, but the north side it's folded pretty hard with all of the blue that's up there. I think the LUCHS is trying to go up there and help them. But yeah, look, it's a very... The attacks, unfortunately, are just thinned out a bit too much from the Axis. They're only really attacking from one area. Chowie on top of the building. Again, I have no fucking idea how people get up here. I have never been on any of these buildings. Like, not one. I'm not that good a shot anyway, so it's probably not worth me being up there. But, look, he's just picking people off. I tried to work it out, though. I looked, and anyway, he didn't get through a window there. Did he jump up the fence? Is that how he does it? Gets up on that fence. It looks about the only place he could have got up there. There's nothing around that building to get up on. This side here maybe, but it's too high. I don't understand. I don't know things. Maybe there's boxes. Anyway, use the crane. Where? Where's the crane? Must be hanging over one of the buildings, is it? No, there's no crane. I'm going to go look that up. It's an R&D server I'm part of. Alright, it's the crane. I'm going to believe this. That crane there, it's not facing the right way, so obviously I need to go and look that again. Here's the LUCHS. Satchel, dot, money's down. Charon's going to get the satchel. Charon's down. Oh! Dead bodies everywhere, and there is a satchel on the LUCHS. Fence inducting. Okay. Very good. I am part of the R&D server, Poon. If I really wanted to know, I'll go and look it up. Oh, no! 3, 2, oh. Excuse me. Good play there around the poor old LUCHS. Alright. You can hear that COVID crap still hanging around. Like, I'm clear, but just cold air crap. Anyway, Adelaide trying to get a bit of an attack going on down the south there. Supplies out there, Crashy would have dropped a while back. Trying to see if we can get some attack pressure on the south of the last point, so that they can take some of the pressure off of this area here. Because at the moment it's, you know, there's a lot going on. Good little gunplay here. Buterdog trying his hardest to, you know, look how many he's against at the moment. Good artillery, not bad artillery. Here's Butter having a look now. Panda, oh, down. Road Rage, I think. Yeah, that was Road Rage, picked him up. Panda plays really well most times that I watch him. Good kill there, and Willie's coming around now. Panda with a 2 kill right there, bam bam. So he shot the long range one first and then picked up Willie. So, well done. Good killing. Alright, back over to this point. Here's the push around the back here from the Blue 4 trying to sweep around from the north as well. So they've got whoever it was before, sorry, and there's the Panther is up gladiating in the field again with the the wheat field. But there's infantry around that Panther, I know that. Pedro and T-Reaper here trying to fight off this north attack. But you're up against some pretty good players here, I must admit. Yeah, Talk's picked off somebody there, or Kanoshi. Pedro trying to hold off. You know, it's like 4 versus 2, and pound for pound, you're probably going to lose each time with the equal skill sets. So these guys are protecting that, protecting spawn coming in here, I think. Here's the Panther trying to shred Pell, who's put a rocket into it by the look of it. There's the Panther marked. So Garrison over the back there, no, OP over the back there. Panther's had enough and it's out of here. Pell's going to put another one in, except miss. Terrible miss, that Pell. And he suicides as a result of running out of ammo. Alright, Smiley there. Not going to be able to do much against that tank. Here's Talk. Talk's going to... He's a range shot, remember? I said he's a pretty good range shot. The Panther's up on the fence and he's hit! And here comes the Panther 4 coming in as well. Panther's stuck. Oh, rage shot into the ground again. Jeez, that gunner's angry. Anytime things go wrong, you just shoot stuff. Oh, unlucky there from Talk, missed. There's the Panzer trying to help protect the Panther, which has finally got off the fence and or out of the trench and is bolting. The point is absolutely locked out. Dead man now on a roof. I mean, fucking, you know, everybody's on the roof now. Why not? Here we go. Here we go. That's just what you want for the 76. Wyatt's looking. Oh, he's down. Wyatt's down. Oh no. Lucky 76. Can't get through there. Just very lucky. Well, we got 15 to go. Oh, it's uphill for the Axis here. Despite the fire support, that Panther's looking pretty burnt up the top left corner there. There's no real attack coming in down here, except for Adelaide. Now an airhead, good airhead, had to support only one person. Might not be enough, but look, Adelaide is a very, very good player, and one down already. We know that there'll be a few. You can see just as Mitchie's seen Adelaide, but Mitchie's got an MP40, and he's going to have trouble hitting it that well. 100 metres. Adelaide's a pretty damn good shot, so we'll see what he does here. That airhead is still up. I mean, it's not a terrible idea down here, Cashy. I liked it because Crashy, rather. I liked it because you've got supplies down here as well. And Adelaide's look at Adelaide go, man, carving shit up. Someone else is coming in. I can hear that. There's Swinney, right? So even if nobody spawns on that airhead, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Axis forces that have been down. And bam, another one from Adelaide. Really, really well played down here, Adelaide. Sweety's throwing grenades in now, and Customs was in a bit of trouble here. This was a bit interesting. I was trying to work out. I wanted to let that play run out because it was really well played by Adelaide. Well done. The airhead went down eventually. But yeah, I was trying to work out what happened here. So we've got it blinking back and forwards a bit now. Good little push in from some of the guys on the Axis side. Unknown trying to do something there with the team. And unfortunately, that area over there near the water, where Flint and Reese and Deadman and Zero are at the moment, that has never been controlled by Axis, and so they can allies can just keep spawning in from that side and countering whatever Axis do. Because you know, as we look at this, that's the area I'm talking about there. As Axis sweep in this way, allies are able to cut off that line of attack. Right, so they've got this little area here, although that's nice work coming around the back there. This has been cut off, all this area here. So that Panzer IV straight away, look, it's got a rocket up its arse, more or less. If McFly's a good shot, he's going to be able to stop that tank from having much effect on defence at the moment, or attack. We can see now, yeah, boom, one in the butt, straight up. So that tank now has two things to think about. It's got infantry in front of it, and it's got a rocket here in the rear. And McFly, if he gets another one in the tank, oh, I don't think he did. I don't know. But didn't kill it, that's for sure. Now he's in a bit of trouble because he sounded panic. But look at the surge that's come in. The whole wave that's come in. So these poor buggers down here, yet again, they're fighting against a tank. There's a tank in here somewhere. They're screwed putting one in it. But they're never going to get across here while they've got infantry covering here and that tank's there. And their attack line is getting cut off up the north here. So those are the types of things you've got to think about. As squad leaders and commanders, I guess, is you know, where are the lines of advance? This was very much gravy. Couldn't agree with you more. This is an absolute solid. Nice bombing run there coming in from the Axis commander. Didn't pick up much of anything, but it might have been a garrison in there. Maybe, I'm not sure. I didn't see that. We got 11 minutes to go, and it is all the work to be done here. Nice kill, whatever that. Whoever did that, nice kill there. He's hidden, not at all hidden, picking people off with... Now, he's an automatic rifleman, so he's single-shotting nicely. Well, 2 bullets there, 1 there. There we go, picked up fun. Let's look around. Good spot. I've been up there plenty of times, just can't get on top of buildings. But look at the, you know, like this area here is what I'm talking about. So if the Axis are pushing in there, they're always going to be cut off, not controlling this area down here. We're doing a little bit of a look around the map there. All right, so they've got to, you've either got to sweep around here first, take your time to sweep around, and sorry, I can't actually pause it and show you. Well, I could, but I'm going to pause the video. These two guys camped out beside each other, chilling. Trigger, miss, no, got him. hard work at yeah, hiding shadows. Excellent work up there, man. It was. I knew you were killing quite a few. This is the sort of sniper work. Now I'm going to maybe say something a little bit controversial here. We tend to always tell our recon squads, go forward, do whatever, you know, harass the enemy, whatever. At this point in the battle, now I play recon all the time, and I'm probably a bit more balanced. I don't play a lot of sniper because I don't enjoy sniper roles in games that much. But I'm going to be a little bit controversial here. I would have called back my recon squad to try and come around and cull out the shit that's going on the canal. Get my snipers shooting down the canal because there's plenty of line of sight down here for snipers. And as Axis, we are not taking this point anytime soon. So I need some of these supply lines of the blues cut off. So I would have brought back at least the 2 snipers to control the canal. I would always do that. Not just this match, but I would always do that. If I didn't have this point and it didn't look like we were going to cap it, which has pretty much been the case for the last 20, 30, 40 minutes. Right, there's a good little surge going on here now from these guys, but this area up here is still not held by the Axis. So long as the Allies can spawn in up here, they will just keep surging forces in here. So that's where your snipers in this area here, down this way here, which I'm hopefully you can see, can actually shoot back across there and shoot and start to put some pressure up here. Right, that's what I personally would be looking for. Keep your recon, your spotter forward, of course, to do harassing and stuff, because they're better at street fighting anyway. Get those snipers up to that Panther came across the water. Get those snipers up onto these high points that everyone keeps showing off in the damn battle, and actually have them shooting at shit that's trying to come in and reinforce. Because look, it's been reinforced already. Axis have lost the momentum and the initiative. And I'm not saying it's all about the fact that there are no snipers there, but that's something I would personally do. I would go, you know what, I'm going to bring back my 2 snipers to get them onto these cranes and shit and control that. That's what I'd be looking for. That's one. So the points contested at the moment is blinking backwards and forwards. There's a fair bit of cap weight coming in. We've got 8 minutes to go. So this is a nice push now from the south side of the bank, but look at the wave coming in at the top as well. The Panther's going around trying to find. There's Hidden. See, Hidden's doing the work. He's up on top of the crane picking off everybody. There's a bloody half track in there as well, an allied half track. I think that is. Oh, there's the end of an allied half track. Nice shot from Scriv there. That bombing run wasn't real good at all, mate. I didn't want to say anything, but you pointed it out, so there we are. The Panther coming around now. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 chasees. I reckon at least 3 of them have got satchels by the look of this. And I don't know. A lot of satchels in comp. I don't know how effective they are against Sanks. I don't know. Controversial. Maybe tonight's a controversial stream. How's that? There's a rocket. Nice shot from Gorax. I think I gave him the point, didn't I? I gave him the MVP at the end of the battle because I like his gunnery as well. Yeah, Roku, yeah, a bunch of Garys were cleared out by you guys, so I knew that. That was good work. That makes a lot of difference. But where as Axis, I would like to see this. See this area here? You can just sort of see it now. You can get Overwatch on this area where the Allies have been spawning in. At least 1 sniper would have been good up there. That's what I would have asked for. So yeah, I mean that's just one of those things. Looking out here, having a look to see what happened down the south there, nothing was happening anymore. So at this stage, we're really only just fighting now around customs, and if Axis can take back customs, they'll get a chance at town centre. But again, this north sector is completely dominated by Allies. There's nowhere anywhere near it from Axis. Maybe an airhead up here, because that's hard to get to. For Allies, having to cross the river and anything, so you might get a spawn wave up there. I don't know. It's the armchair of judgment here, isn't it? You you can judge what it shoulda, coulda, woulda all day. In the battle, it's a little bit different. Panther trying to drown itself, manages not to. Well done. Dodging a few little bunkers. It's learnt the lesson of the trenches there earlier. So good work here from the Axis trying to push in this south area. And the Panther there up the north trying to clear some of that out. Just there's too much cap weight for Allies. Too much blue on the point. Rocket there from Willie. Got shredded by Kaunashi, I think. Maybe someone else, not sure. Panther takes one from Torque. Watch the Panther here. Shoots the ground, takes Torque out. That's how they do it. But they're damaged again. Not tracked. Defense of a garrison here. This was one of the Garys, yeah. So everybody knew there was a Gary here or an OP. That's obvious the way they're coming in here. Some really, really interesting skills here. T-Ripper gets picked. Mister gets picked. So Pedro and Monty are the only two left. There's another wave coming in. Monty's going to go for a satchel. Maybe. Yeah? No? Here's Pedro looking to see if anyone else is around. Monty just slinging into the bushes there. Oh, Pedro's down. Nice cover at the back there. Probably a waste of a satchel, actually. I'll just go in and take it. Or is that is that like the 2-minute fucking garrison point there? Big speculator from Torque. That must be a 200-meter shot. The Panther noticed. It's not amused. Excuse me. The Panther's not amused with that shot, Torque. You've awoken the dragon. This is going to stay as an Allied victory, I think, for sure now. There's definitely not enough momentum here for Axis to even take the next point, I don't reckon. That garrison's now gone. So yeah, I don't know if that was a satchel or whether he picked his satchel up and just took it out manually. But there's not anywhere near enough pressure coming in. Here's the mighty LUCHS though. The game-changing LUCHS. This could be the turn of battle right now with the LUCHS solo charging to the point. I love the LUCHS. The LUCHS was my favourite tonight. Here's a 75 coming along the creek here. Got a little bit of infantry around it, so not ideal. Obviously got an eye on it. That Panther's somewhere nearby. There it is. Panther's down the bottom right here. There's the 75 there. There's the LUCHS there. Well, what could go on here, eh? Yeah, this is definitely GG's for the Allies tonight. Although they are turning the point now. LUCHS is trying to sort of capturing. It might make me eat some humble pie here. Oh, there's Aussie rocket in the face of the tank though. Not ideal. Panther's somewhere around the corner there. I don't know where it went actually. Oh, boom. That was the Panther for sure. Yeah, there it is. Coming along the water side. Picks up the tank, and that's the end of it. Here's a half track around the back. The LUCHS pushing in on the point now. Look, a good battle. Another good Friday. Nice late game gift. Yes, it was. A good battle Friday night yet again. Oh, nice shot from Ginge in the water, that Panther. X waiting on the bridge to see if he can pick up the Panther as well. The LUCHS in there trying to pick up Daniel. Daniel's climbed over the building. He's fucking out of there. LUCHS is in a bit of trouble. Korax is going to get an arse shot on it, probably. Really, really good play though, guys. It's lovely to see every week the quality of gameplay that's coming out. You know, there's no whitewashes happening here. Oh, Korax straight into the face of the LUCHS. Here's the Panther as well on the point. They're having a bit of fun here now because it's all over for them. But you know, like there's no 5-0 whitewashes here. It's always a last 2 minutes of battle gets knocked the 6 out of the park. Iconic straight into the face of the Panther. It was very good defence from the Allies. Once they took town centre, they really, there's a lot of control up here though, a lot of control in that northwest area. There's a rocket going in. LUCHS is in the middle of everything. Torque's going to see if he can get one out the window here. No, he's got nothing. No rockets, I don't know. Oh, that LUCHS carving it up in the middle. There's a spawn wave coming in. It was good, hard play, and this is what you want in you know, a loss, a 3-2 loss, I mean, it looks, well, 4-1 loss, that was hard fought the whole way, is a good game. I thought you would talk, because I'm throwing harsh language at it. You know, a 4-1 loss is, with this level of play and how hard fought it was the whole match, is a good loss. It's an enjoyable loss. You walk away going, had a pretty good game. It was hard work. And that's what you want out of the game, because ultimately it's not always about winning in this game. You still score well, play well. You know, here's Thick's throwing a satchel on that half track just for shits and giggles in the last 30 seconds. So he's going to pick somebody up here. He's got all the people running in. I hope they got their icons on it. But you know, I don't mind losing in battles like this because I still probably scored well in my XP and everything. Someone's going to die here with that satchel. Zero looks like the most likely candidate. Splatterguts is close, but I think it's going to be Zero. So, you know, well played. There it goes. Well played, everybody. Great fun to watch yet again. You will see me tomorrow night. I'm joining Trauma Stu for a stream on his Twitch. We're casting a friendly match. And then Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, there'll be a 30-minute delayed stream of the HCA where Chimera play Glow, and I'll be doing a joint stream then with the Canadian guy I was talking about before. So a big weekend streaming for me. Hopefully the voice is up to it, but in the immediate future, tomorrow night, I'm looking forward to the stream. I think it's like 5:30 start. So, but look for Trauma Stu there. And I thank you all for watching yet again and for your patience tonight with the OBS challenges that seem to be going on. It's now fine on the frame rates, settled really nicely. But I think we've got a little bit of work to do here to try and fix OBS. Anyway, we will throw that down like that. Get that over there. And I am going to bid you good night. See you next time.